Hello, good evening, welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Lauren.
And I'm Ian.
And this is our Strength and Swings class, where we swing some heavy things, we press some heavy things, and we'll even do some squats today.
Yes.
Before we get there, we'll warm up, and then we'll get rocking.
Simple, small things precede those big and heavy things, and with some lunges that'll happen in that get up portion today. Let's start with those feet. But as we do this today, to consolidate our warm up, think breathing in through the nose, filling that belly, and breathing out, pulling the belly button to spine. As we warm up our feet, continue to breathe that way. Multitasking is not easy, but let's give it a shot. Continue to breathe. I know, it's hard. Breath in. As we do this though, let's pull our foot away, getting to that lunging foot, that demi point, and then nice exhale, maybe tie it together. I truly can't do everything and cue everything, but we'll pull through the foot, point, and then down and down. Same thing other side. Pull, think point, down. One more time, pull, and maybe roll over. Maybe roll that way. Roll into the center. Maybe roll all the way around. Same thing, up and over, and roll that way a little bit. Then roll to that inside, and maybe connect that lateral border all the way through. Rise up onto the toes, and slow down. And for 10 seconds, try to find our balance. Let's push those hips forward. Dorsiflex, nice. Dorsiflex on those ankles, or pull the feet to shins. And just for 10 seconds here, extend those hips through. Think that planks position in your swing. Hips forward, 5 more seconds or less here. And then reset. Let's place those knees over those toes, maybe transitioning towards those tips of toes as we go low. And then hands to the floor. Find ourselves on our all fours. And screw in those hands, just like in the get up. From here, another big breath in. Let the belly fall to the floor. Now exhale, pulling the belly button to the spine. Oh, feel those abs? Let's do that again. Breath in, belly falls, breath out, pull the belly button to the spine. Repeat one last time, breath in. And on that breath out, continue to pull. Keep going. Exhale and pull. Exhale, pull.
The belly button.
The belly button. And then push those hands through and relax for a second. If as long as that was all right, let's do a quarter turn at those hands, fingertips, first knuckles, and then the full hand. Press to the right, sending your energy to the left. And then press to the left, filling those fingertips, turning them white. And then to the right. We push right, we go left. And then one more time each way. Nice and control, return center. And then flick through, extend, and wiggle. Let's get through to that lunge. In the lunge position, let's hike a hip John Travolta style. Pull it right back down. Maybe 1 or 2 more of those. A little hip hike up here, pull back down. And then that tuck under, bring the front of the hip towards the belly button, and then press the tailbone away or tipping the hips forward. One more time each. This tuck action, this scoop.
By squeezing your back butt cheek.
Squeeze your back butt cheek. Then the hip away. And then one more time as we tuck under. And from here, let's open that leg to the side. Pull. This leg out lateral in. Create tension through that adductor. And nice and control, push the knee towards over the toe. Then push this way. Return strong to center, keeping those hips level. And one more time, let's pull in on that ankle, knee towards over toe, push away, stack those hips nice and tall. From here, the leg that's lateral, take that same hand across your chest. Now at the head neck, a slow rotation to the left.
No, to your
lateral leg. We talked about that in the warm-up. I'm sorry, Lauren.
No lefts and rights.
Okay, so now we're looking over the leg facing lateral. And with that upper body, just a nice slow rotation to catch up. Then return your head. I'll return my gaze to the camera. And then nice and control through the T-spine or rib cage. Head first. Nice and slow head neck. Turn through that rib cage. Return your head to the camera.
Center.
Sternum center. Repeat one more time, and from here we'll hinge. Head first. Rib cage next. Then set up the hip hinge, hand to the floor. Start looking through the head neck towards the hand on the floor. and then close through the upper body. Take a breath in, and on an exhale, look to the ceiling. Press through the hand rotation through that T-spine rib cage. Return your gaze to the floor. Control, pull ourselves towards parallel now. And then for the last one, we'll look up. We'll press away.
Open up.
Open up, extending those hips. The leg lateral returns to the front. We'll slide underneath and switch. From here, we hip hike. John Travolta's ups and downs, 2 or 3 of those. Build awareness in this position to warm up as we'll work through the lunges in a moment. Then we have the scoop, tuck forward with a bum cheek squeeze as Lauren cued, and then tip your tailbone away in an anterior tip. Scoop again, recruit the glutes, bring the front of the hip towards the ribs, one more tip away. Finish in the middle. For me, that's that tuck under, and then the leg to the lateral side. We pull that heel, grip with the foot, and encourage that knee to go over the toe. Then I'll press towards Lauren, grow up tall, just like in that windmill position for the lunge, or get up. And pull, nice and control. Feel the difference between the tension or the slack or the lack of tension in that position. Then at the head neck, with a hand across the chest, look to the direction of your lateral leg, left or right. And then let that rib cage catch up and breathe. Return the head neck forward, turn through the rib cage. Lead with the head neck, return your head first, and nice and control, pulling the rib cage over top. One last time, look center and rotate. Next time we'll do it, head first, rib cage next, initiate that hinge, hand to the floor. Slowly gaze towards the floor, grip the hand, straighten the elbow. Close the rib cage. Then look and rotate or open and screw that hand into the floor. Then look to the hand on the ground, pull ourselves parallel. Final one, we'll look with the head. We'll turn with the shoulders, pressing the floor away, returning to center, finding this beautiful lunge, and from here, it's up to Lauren where we go next.
Let's stand up for a second. We got to discuss what we're about to do.
Good.
All right, we're going to get warmed up today. We're going to change it a little bit. We've been working on our cleans and presses, which we're going to now take today to some heavy presses and some single leg squats. More of that to come. Right now, though, we're going to do a slow get up, one each side, but my pace, which if you know me, can be slow.
5 seconds,
so come
I feel.
on down. We'll be holding our position in each get up position for about 5 to 10 seconds. So I choose my lighter-ish bell. It's light for me. Ian's lighter bell. And we'll start in the cuddle. Cuddle. 2 hands on your bell. Roll to your back. And 2-handed press. Let's pause right here. Our wrist is nice and straight and strong, stacked over top of our elbow. Lats engage. Same leg bent, other leg out straight. Arm heavy on the floor. Hold this for another couple seconds, and then we're going to start driving that foot into the floor, extending the hip and pulling to that elbow. Hang out here. Right now you're thinking that that lat is still engaged and your shoulders are still packed over top of that elbow. Let's move to our hand. In this tall sit again, our eyes are still looking up towards our bell, our shoulders packed. And when we press into the floor now and extend our hips, our shoulders stack, and we'll sweep that leg underneath, pausing here. In this position, your wrist over your elbow, over your shoulder, over your other shoulder, over your elbow, over your wrist. Nice straight line. Press the floor away, extending your hips. This will kind of be 2 moves. We'll move that front foot and hang out in our kneeling lunge position. Still pack shoulders. Back toe is tucked, ready to press you now to tall. Hold this tall position for 5, 3, 2, take your time, leg you can touch. Nice control, drop back lunge, pausing in this lunge position. Hips are still level, shoulders packed. From here, that front foot will open and we'll rotate and hinge. Hand will find the floor. Let's right away stack those shoulders. Pack the lat. You're looking up at your bell right now. And from here, we'll transfer weight to 2 points of contact, sweep to our butt. In this tall sit, that bottom shoulder is still packed, looking at your bell and breathing. Find your elbow, hold. Shoulders should still be on top of each other. And now we'll slowly come back to our backside here, firing range hold for 5.
Oh, you would. Oh.
And then 2 hands, pull the bell down and cuddle.
Lauren, we said that was our light bell, not our very light bell. That was mean.
Make it lighter for yourself.
That was
then.
mean.
Same thing.
I'm glad I chose that one. I wasn't expecting the 5 seconds down. That's what I'll say. Yeah.
We'll have to go back and look at how much time that actually was.
I know.
And maybe I do the same thing at this pace. All right, second side.
Okay.
Cuddle, roll, and press. I'll have to give the same commentary. Maybe you play music instead. Firing range hold. Wrist is extended, elbow straight, shoulder packed. That bent foot starts pushing into the floor, bent leg foot to press to the elbow. Here again, elbows are stacked. Bottom lat is engaged, so showing that ear as well as top lat. Press to the tall sit. Elbows, bottom elbows, well, both elbows are straight, shoulders packed. Then we'll press in the floor, extend hips, and sweep to our 3-point position. Checking that everything's stacked again. I'm still looking at my bell. And then pressing the floor away, extending the hips. The front foot moves in this one, but we stay down here for a couple seconds. Feel that belt line level out, your back toes tucked. It's a little wobbly, but press to tall.
Ooh, it's a hard one.
And then let's come back down. Leg you can touch, step back lunge, soft landing, hold. Packed lat, woo, focus. Front foot opens, rotate and hinge. Right back to that stacked position. Then we'll sweep, keeping that bottom shoulder packed and holding. And then to the elbow with a pause and control to our backside. And now you know you're holding firing range here for 5, 3, 2, and then we'll pull that bell down and cuddle. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Come on up to standing.
This pose right here was surprisingly the hardest. Oh, to keep pushing away that floor?
Yeah.
That was tough. Nice.
That's how I read on the beach, just so proper. All right.
Engage those external and internal.
We've decided that get up was enough to get you ready to press something heavy. So you're gonna pick a bell that for 5 rounds, we're gonna do some presses and then followed by some single leg work to progress towards the pistol squat. But we won't start there. So get a bell.
And what are you trying to do with your bell?
Well, I decided I'm a little bit in between bells right now. So for today, for 5 rounds, I'm gonna do singles, 1 and 1. And then I'm gonna do 2s, 3s, 4s, and try to hit 5 in a row with this bell today. You?
I've done that a couple times with this bell. I'm looking forward to the challenge of keeping up with Lauren as I try the same. First sets as 1s, rest with our low body. Rest, sort of. Then 2s and 3s and 4s, and those number 5s.
And when we're doing a workout like this, where our focus is on the press, we're gonna use our cheat clean to get it to that rack position. Conserve your energy. Get ready, put your number in your head. First set, we'll go at the same time. Cheat clean to rack. Yep.
The first rep is the hardest.
It is.
Sometimes.
But it's gonna get so much easier. Not lighter.
Did you hear Cat Stevens or Sheryl Crow? Did you hear Cat Stevens or Sheryl Crow?
I heard Cheryl.
Put it in the chat. Let us know.
All right, in 3, 2, second side, same amount. When you press, remember you're engaging that lat, keeping the glutes squeezed, sending the energy all the way up. All right, leave that bell off to the side for a second, and we'll work through some single leg squats. Picking a leg, come to the foreground. Here we go. Picking a leg and taking the other one up into that low coup-de-pied position. From here, press your knee towards over your toe. Hang out for a second. Can we tap down with that off foot and sit a little further into that by pressing the knee more forward? Take that outrigger foot, hold, and then press and extend to tall. Repeat again. Knee towards over toe. Tap down. Sink a little lower. Offload, hold, and then press to tall. Shake it out. Let's keep it at 2s each side today, because then by the end we'll have done about 10 single leg squats, which is enough for me. Low hold, knee towards over toe, hang out, then tap, sit a little lower, try to get more dorsiflexion, offload hold, and press to tall. Repeat again, knee over toe, hang out, then tap, sink a little more, offload, and press through to tall. Whew. Shake it out. There's a lot that goes into a pistol squat, but one of the biggest things is that ankle dorsiflexion.
Knees over toes. Keep working on it.
Presses, round 2.
I advocated for this rest, by the way. I'm not sure if those leg movements were restful, though.
All right, I'm going for 2s, 2 in a row. So I'm just cleaning 1 press, 2 press. Pick your number. Let's go. Whew.
Grooving.
Yeah, it felt good. I was surprised how much I felt my legs from those squats.
I know. The squats.
Yeah. 10 more seconds or so, and the same number on the other side. When you're pressing, your feet should be rooted in the floor. You're pulling kneecaps up so that quads engage and butt squeeze and abs brace. Use all the muscles you can to get that bell overhead. Second side, hinge grip, your reps. Bam. Went okay?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Grooving.
I wasn't really paying attention, so.
Good. You shouldn't. Focus on you.
Yeah, that's good.
As I was focusing on me, I wanted to get rid of that limp noodle hand sometimes I have when I press.
You do have that.
So I was really trying to feel that nice tension you cued.
I always think of this guy. Is that LeBron? Who goes like this with the dust?
Yeah.
Like the dust. Okay.
I think of Emerald Lagasse. Bang!
Back here again.
Channel.
Low hold. Knee goes over toe again. This time we'll tap down, but we'll actually sit our hips back like they're reaching for the chair behind us. Then offload hold, and then press through to tall. Repeat again. Knee towards over toe. Tap down, sink your butt back lower. Offload hold. Press through to tall. Shake. Whew, the shake is very important.
Tells you it's okay.
Same thing other side. Knee goes over toe. Tap, sink a little lower. Off hold. And up. Again. Knee over toe. Tap, sit back a bit more. Hold it, load it, and press through, extending that hip, squeezing the butt, and tall. Great.
So hard on that left.
So different.
Working on it.
All right. This is round 3 of 5. I'm going to try to do 3 presses in a row. You?
Same.
Same. One of the rules we say was, actually, let me tell you about that after. Let's press 3 times. It'll give me something to talk about. Go. Nice. Finishing up those presses.
What you gonna
nice and
talk
strong.
about?
Yeah, I know it kept you hanging. One of the rules we say for pressing is you're ready to press the next weight up when you can press the weight below 5 consecutive times. The weight below for us we would determine is the 4 kg difference. So working towards those 5.
2 kg difference too, right? That's heavy.
Yeah, I know.
Those presses.
Kind of depends. 5's a good number. All right, that's enough time. Same thing, second side. 3s, or your number. That was great.
Shake it out. Those wiggles.
Back to those single legs.
Down.
All right, but we've been progressing that pistol squat work a little bit here. And what else is involved in the pistol squat? None other than that, straight leg in front. Let's get to that here. Back to your single leg. Knee over toe. We'll sit back right away in our hips. Hang out, maybe even extend that leg and hold. And then keep it out in front as you grow to tall. Bend it. Knee over toe. Sit back more. Straighten it. Extend to tall. Place it down. Shake it out.
Nice work.
Second side. Low position first. Knee over toe. Sit back further. Straighten and hold. And press through. Bend. Knee over toe. Sit back, load up hips and hammies. Straighten that other leg and grow through. Under. Simple, not easy.
Simple, not easy. I like it.
All right, round 4 of 5 here to the presses. So your 4s.
We got those 4s. We'll use the 4th. No, that was last week.
I know, I missed it.
I know.
All right.
Tried to sneak it in there for you.
And when I said the number 5, that means you're going to press the next bell. That means you might press it. Might press it once, and that's great. That doesn't mean you're going to go up a bell and go ahead and press it 5 times.
Takes time.
I'm just thinking about my next bell and that.
My next bell's way over there on the other side of the room. I use it a couple times a year. This one will help me get there.
Round 4. Here we go. Excellent, round 4. Hope that was successful for you. Whatever reps you chose was great. Round 4 of single leg squats. All right, to prepare for our low pistol squat, we must hang out in that low position. Let's do it on 2 legs. What that means is with your feet in parallel, press your knees towards over your toes. We'll sit down a little bit, keep your heels heavy, only go as far as you can go so your heels stay on the floor, hanging out here. Could you roll through and find the balls of your feet toes and hang out here for a couple seconds? And then stay as low as you can and try to find your heels. Whew. And let's try it again. Roll up to the balls of the feet, pressing, and then control back to the heels safely. And then from the heel position, press to tall and shake it out.
And we're supposed to have legs for our next exercise.
Whoa.
Wiggle them out. We'll reset it.
All right.
We'll do it.
Round 5
Okay.
of presses. Dun, dun, dun. Whatever your number is, this is the last time you'll press this today in a sense. Here we go. 5 presses, or your number, go.
We get more rest, right?
A little bit. This is like as seen on TV, so Ian and I don't really train kettlebells any other, well, we do our beginner bell workout tomorrow morning online. But we don't touch I don't touch this bell except for once a week. So these progressions have helped me get back to 5 on this side and 5 on this side. Great. Shall we? Was that enough rest?
Yeah.
Here we go.
The sweet spot.
Second side, last set of presses. Good. You okay? Oh, good. 5. Right. Good job. How'd it feel?
Sounded guttural. Felt like guts in a good way here. Just in that nice brace. Happy I made it. Oh,
All right,
thank
now.
goodness.
Thank goodness. Now,
Guys, for squats,
we have
saving our legs.
one more set of squats. I thought we would, if you want, take this opportunity to revisit one of the squats we did previous today. Or join us in an attempt for 2 pistol squats on each side. If you were going to do that, I would bring my leg up. Oh, you're just gonna watch. Well, then I'll give a side profile. Bring my leg up, straighten it out in front. Either is fine. Pull myself down and up to tall. Maybe 2 of those. Join me or just watch, because apparently that's fun too.
Okay, now we'll try to copy that. Talk us through, Lauren.
You do it on skates from the time you're 4.
Okay,
And then you can still do it.
For the rest of us, we'll pick up that leg, dorsiflexor pointed out front, pulling ourselves low with control, tension up. And last one for Lauren, who likes to do 2, up and up. That
right.
Single leg. These drills, working on that balance. It'll add up to get there.
With this pistol squat, you'll notice a couple things though. You will notice this knee goes pretty far over that toe to sit back and press to tall. You will notice my spine is pretty extended until the lower parts here. So there is that difference than your regular squat, kind of just where your hips are.
This knee was not happy doing these movements a year and a half ago. Using our bars and bells, I hope it's helped. Let's check it out. Nice and control. Just need to take my time.
Just take your time.
We've built that groove. Nice and control. 2 reps. Lauren, it works.
That's exciting.
It works. Those ankle mobility exercises, I believe they work.
Test it out.
Use them in your practice.
Tried, tested, and
Oh,
true.
you grabbed my light bell. I was going to sneak away with that one.
I did. So we're gonna do some get-ups now. We did some time under that presses, or under the bell doing presses. Now, whether that's same bell, bell down, depends on you. Couple get-ups, 1 each side. 2 in a row each side, maybe 1. Let's look at the time as we go, because we still have some squats and push-ups to finish up.
Oh my goodness.
All right, to that cuddle position. Right now, starting with a single get-up on this side at normal speed. Not fast, not slow, just right. 1 move at a time, but still thinking about the warm-up. Sorry.
That's a hard lunge.
I was just under that load with my shoulders having worked. You are thinking about the cues we did earlier today as we did our slow get-up though, and controlled the down. How'd the legs feel?
The lunge was hard.
Mine was that stacked shoulder. I felt those presses.
You chose a heavier load? Yeah.
Yeah, I did. All right, same thing. Get up, or single. Get up. Sorry, just 1. Always kind of looking up and around that bell until you get to that lunge place where the head is lifted forward. And then on the down, as you rotate under and hinge to stack shoulders. And always finishing with control and cuddle. Nice.
Yeah.
So as stated, we're going to try to go for 2 in a row here. You feel good with that?
Mm-hmm.
Up and down and up and down. Again, on the same side. Trying not to put your bell down. If you decide maybe you're going to do 1.5 with a newer load, that's great. 1 with a heavier, followed by a lighter load. You choose.
And don't discount those body weight reps.
Body weight. Ready? 2 in a row get-ups. Remember to have that back foot tucked to help you on the up. And rotate, hinge under the bell. Keeping the lat packed, you stay in that firing range and go again.
Oh, that lunge.
Pistols will do that to you. Staying stacked as you sweep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was heavy.
Even the light banter in there stopped. We do try to focus on those get-ups, but
I know.
I couldn't focus on much else other than that load over my head. So I hope that's the same with you too. You enjoyed a little bit of that nice quiet work.
Yeah, I hope so. Maybe you had some music on in the background. Whatever it may be. But sometimes I just can't commentate the whole get-up.
Focus.
It's very important to
Doubles. Oh my goodness.
All right, second side. Here we go. 2 in a row again on this side. Use that hip drive. Both lats are engaged, both shoulders packed. Use that hinge to find the floor for that tripod position. Then you won't have that sudden clunk.
And again.
And again. Take your time on the way down
In
here.
our windmill here.
Finishing up that last one. And cuddle. Hooey.
Oh my goodness. There's a lot of time underneath that kettlebell.
That is. You have one more in you, each side?
Does it get us out of doing squats?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I got one more.
No.
Yeah, we got one more.
Okay, good.
And if you don't have that one more with the bell, use your body weight. Check it out. Keep moving.
Or take some belly
Grooving.
breaths. Watch.
Yeah.
Visualize.
Commentate.
All right. One get up, up, down. Nice and controlled. It's going to feel so short after doing 2 in a row. Stacking, sweeping, and controlled. Park.
What is
good.
that treat?
Do you ever count the steps of the get up?
I'm still undecided if there's 7, 8,
13.
6. Yeah, it depends if you count the exactly. So all those kinds of 6, 7, 8 numbers doubled because of the up and the down.
All right, count. Let us know. Did you count that as one? Sure, I forgot to commentate the whole time because I was counting. And then I was thinking, do you count that step as 1 or 2?
And that get up felt about as wobbly as my counting skills right there. That was a little bit tough.
All right, take your time coming up.
Lauren, this is a tough one today.
It's a heavy one today.
I know, it's that heavy strength, and then we got that sweaty cardio.
You probably want that, or do you want that? We're gonna squat and do some push-ups here to finish
Yeah,
up.
I'll get this one.
I don't feel like using
makes
this
her go
one.
heavier too. Oh, maybe not.
I'll use this one.
Good.
My medium. All right, we're gonna squat sets of 5, followed by either a plank or some push-ups or some bear hover holds, whatever's floating your boat. I'm gonna try to do some push-ups just to round out the presses for today. Were you joking back there? Were you being funny?
Tried to sneak it in there.
So we'll stand over top of our bell, do a hinge, pull catch that goblet hold, walk into that squat stance. Boom, boom, 5 squats. Put it down. Here we go. Hinge, pull catch. Step into your squats. And 5 or so, pulling yourself low. Keeping, that nice extended spine. And the bell is off of our body. Last one. And then use that hinge to put the bell down and park. From there, take a second. If push-ups aren't for you, maybe you're holding that tall plank position this whole time or doing something else. Hinge, Walk yourself out. How many are you doing?
You haven't told us yet.
All right.
1?
I was thinking 5-ish.
Oh my goodness.
5-ish push-ups, anywhere 1 to 5. And then slowly coming back up. Keeping those hips up, those shoulders packed, abs braced, butt squeezed. We're gonna do about 3 rounds of this. Sound good? Not too much rest though.
Sounds better knowing that.
Back over top of your bell. Use your hinge, pull, catch. 5 squats. Elbows are in tight. Having that nice upper brace at the bottom here. Last one, but always keeping the core engaged. Use your hinge. I'm having flip-floppy microphone here.
I know, it's the second time you wear the t-shirt in the day, I think. 2 classes on a Tuesday.
Push-ups, pick your number, do them well. Here we go. Are your glutes still squeezed? Lats still engaged? Abs still braced? Heads in line? I stopped counting.
5. Don't worry, team. My number skills might be shaky, but I'll always try to count. I will. Oh.
You okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Definitely getting loose is harder and this workout goes through here. The loosey-goose vibe is a little bit harder to channel.
Last set of squats. I could have used this bell, so I'll do my last set with it.
It's not always about heavier, it's about just right.
It was. All right, last set. Hinge, pull, catch. 5. Last 2, keeping those elbows in, gripping the floor with full feet, and up, and park. Excellent. One more set of push-ups to finish up. You didn't think you were getting it that easy, did you?
Oh.
We'll do our last push-up, and then we'll stay on the floor. Walk yourself out. Core braced, lats engaged, butt squeeze, all that jazz for 5. Whew. Once you're done, stay down here, and we'll just end up in a quick 90-90.
Oh, nice.
Yes. That means the back and front leg are bent at about 90, and 90 at the foot, 90, 90, and then find your elbow. Just like all day here. Pack this bottom shoulder. No slumping yet. Soon. Now from here, just take that top arm across your body. What?
Just wondering if there was an S in there. Go ahead.
Soon?
Slumping.
Slumping. I don't get it. Rotate your head towards your elbow, and then rotate those shoulders closed. And then rotate your head up towards the sky, and open up the shoulders. As you're here, that bottom shoulder still packed, you're breathing, and your back hip is extended or your butt cheek squeezed. And then from here, head will rotate down, shoulders will rotate closed, but you're still extending that back hip forward. Open up head, open up shoulders, take a little breath, and then from there, just a normal stack, and we'll press up and switch sides. Anyhow you'd like. Find the other elbow and the other 90-90. Right now, again, shoulder packed. And right here, let's think about that back hip. So this is a forward hip. This is a back hip. Press that hip forward, extending it. Top cross arm. Head rotates to elbow. Shoulders rotate to the floor. Breathe. Rotate head open. Rotate shoulders open. Bottom shoulder packed, hip extended. Head rotates closed. Shoulders rotate closed. Head open. Shoulders open, breathing. Back to a center place, and then just press the floor away. And come however you'd like to say goodbye. Thank you very much for joining us today. I had a great time pressing and squatting and doing all that we did. So thanks for joining. Remember to check out the members portal of your membership for some new workouts from swings to squats to planks, everything in between.
And those presses and plies, I like that today. Those body weight legs and heavy loads. Check out the press and plie episode as well.
In the bar
Good times.
section.
Good times.
Thanks for joining us. My name's Lauren.
I'm Ian.
We'll do this again next week. Until
Thank you very
then,
much.
stay strong, take care, and we'll see you soon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.